It's you got down 12. I think with about 7+ to play. We were kind of chip away at it. Had got some stops, deflections, had some runouts. So we gave ourselves a chance by climbing back into it. Obviously the defense was good in that stretch to turn them over and speed it up a little bit. Couldn't capitalize. 2 open threes, 1 we missed, 1 I think was out of bounds. Missed a finish in the paint, missed a free throw or 2. So you gave yourself a chance. I thought with the defense, allowing our defense to translate into easy offense, just couldn't capitalize.
How do you explain the differential in 3-point shooting in this game?
Yeah, just I thought we turned down a handful. Some versus the unders, and obviously they're switching a lot. So to create that, we got to play downhill, drive and kick. Kind of negate some of the KP's pick and pops. But it's tough. I don't know how many. We made some tough ones off the bounce. And that's a little different than how we play.
Coach, I want to walk you through this in a way where, like I said, keep not getting out of hand. Want to keep money in your pocket, but I know as a basketball player, when your shot isn't off, you go to the cup to try to get yourself going. How demoralizing is it when you're trying to get started, but it's just not being that way out on the court?
Well, I think you have to adjust to how the game's being officiated.
Okay.
There's some times where there's contact. Some nights that may be considered a foul, some nights it's not. That's just the nature of it. I like the fact that we're playing downhill, playing aggressive, another 60-point night in the paint.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a positive. That offsets a little bit, of the threes, but we got outscored 45-21 from the 3-point line. That's a huge disparity.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the fact that we can play downhill and play aggressive. We're not always going to get the whistle. That's just the nature of it. But it can't dissuade us from doing that.
Right.
We still have to kind of stay the course and understand it's a strength of ours. So keep playing to that strength.
Because out of respect for you, I didn't want to say that to where I just want to keep it respectful.
Yeah.
But the second thing I noticed, kind of a positive, wanted to ask you about media day with Monte Morris. I was kind of got him one-on-one, and he said, Coach West taught me about clawing and grinding and hustle balls, 50-50. Coming from what he came from, that injury,
Mm-hmm.
he was diving.
Yeah.
He was gritty. He was in people's faces. You just talk about those intangibles you saw from Monte tonight.
Yeah, it's a lot of times he gets overlooked because of his stature, lack thereof.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to give resistance. He's going to fight. To your point, he's going to do whatever he has to do. He gives himself a chance by putting himself in the right spot. Then he uses his body, he uses leverage. He has a few games within the game to kind of give himself a chance. And he's got pretty good hands. He's going to poke at the ball and slap down and try to make a play. It's not always going to work, but when you got a guy out there who has a presence, I think it's important. The teams want to try and exploit him or match up hunt. It doesn't always work. So to his credit, he's kind of bought into that, and he's learned over the years that that's how he has to play.